Fight on, men and women in the blue and white. Fight on with all your very might. Horses high is our battle cry. Fight, horseheads, fight. Keep up the courage to keep goals in sight. Fight, horseheads, fight. For a horizon that is bright. Keep fighting, old, white, and blue. Shall ever walk a path that's straight and true. Raise your head up to the sky for horseheads high. With a final score of 42-6. Holy cow. My Horseheads Blue Raiders came back, beating the Elmira Express at Elmira's homecoming, by the way. I'll get to that momentarily. In a display of man, that's Horseheads won before that game started. I'll tell you why. Actually, hold on. Let me get things set first. Let me set it right here for now. Also, I got my stats right in front of me. There we go. And one last thing. Oh yeah, I'll be talking about this momentarily as well. So, on the whole, last night was pretty flippin' great. My only low, in fact, I'll tell you what my low is. My low is that last night ended. That's my low, okay? Because last night from start to finish was a blast. I mean, again, my Horseheads Blue Raiders won. That was awesome. That's easily part of my high. My folks and I, we were at the game, went to Elbow Room for dinner afterwards, and it was still early, so last night I actually went to Illegal Tap House to listen to some live music, specifically Blue Eyed Soul. First time ever hearing Blue Eyed Soul. I'll get to them in a minute. What's my act of kindness? I'll tell you what my act of kindness is. See, there's actually a friend of mine whose daughter is a cheerleader for Horseheads, and I was actually saving a spot for, the mom to, sit by me so she could see, her daughter from where we were sitting. So, yes, I was being a good friend. Yeah, that's what I was doing. So, for starters, when I get to Elmira Stadium, which is Thomas J. Hurley Stadium, very beautiful stadium, by the way. Seriously, Elmira, your stadium, beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about it. I get there, and there's, security everywhere. I mean, listen, it's no secret that Elmira, kind of a rough part of the 607, no question. There was a metal detector, which scared me because I didn't think I'd be able to take this bell with me. By the way, I'm holding the bell like this because I don't want to ring it in case I wake anyone else in this apartment building. I don't want to do that. So, I'll keep it here for now. But yeah, they let me keep the bell. It was fine. I mean, look, they have metal detectors to make sure no one's carrying weapons, obviously. Which is why I couldn't bring the blue hammer with me because, again, this constitutes as a weapon. Therefore, I cannot bring it with me. That's okay. Elmira Stadium is literally right down the street from where I am. I really could have just walked here. I mean, I didn't, but I could have. So, I'm walking over to the visitors section of the stadium. And also, before I forget, the game started early. Normally high school football games don't start until 7 o'clock. This game started at 6. I mean, I get that it is homecoming, but I'm pretty sure Horseheads homecoming last week that game started at 7, I believe. I mean, unless maybe they were going to have the dance immediately after the game, which no, they're not. They're going to have the dance tonight. I don't know. It's kind of weird in that regard. Actually, hold on. Let me fix it real fast. Hold on. Okay. Seriously, what happened? I literally have my notes right here. I'm sorry, this is so crazy. Okay. I'm right back to where I was. Okay, so I get there. I'm walking over to where the bleachers are, and I see the team coming in from, warm-ups, getting ready to go to the locker room. Coach gonna, the coach who I know, they're all walking in, heading in. And I could just sense a fire burning within them. Like, they lost 2 games, one of which they easily never should have lost, which was their homecoming. And they knew what they had to do. And, Horseheads kicks off to Elmira gets the ball first. They go 3 and out. They block a punt, and they run it right into the first touchdown. Like, the Horseheads scored on probably, of all of, their possessions, obviously Horseheads scored at least 6 of them. But, again, man, 42-6, my God. Hell, one of them was a pick 6. Which reminds me, I have a Blue Hammer award to give. Now, okay, if any of you guys were at the game last night, well, first of all, if you're familiar with how this works, I never name names so as not to embarrass or offend anyone. I know who this particular player is because there's the paper they give you of the players and their number. So I just refer to the player by number. But if you know the number, you know who I'm referring to. And it's actually going to someone who won the award previously. Number 26. That is not a football player. That is not a high schooler. That is a grown man. Now, why do I call him a grown man? Well, if I can actually stay, okay. Okay. He rushed for 151 yards on 24 carries and scored 4 of the 5 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. Whatever. Point is, he scored at least 4 touchdowns, rushed for 150 yards, rushed for 151, 24 carries. Number 26, this is your award. This is your Blue Hammer award. You earned that, man. The number 26 is starting to become my favorite number, and this kid is the reason why. Holy cow. Okay, so in my area, we have something called the Ernie Davis Award. It goes to the best, football player in this general area. If after this game, number 26 is not on the ballot for getting the Ernie Davis Award, that is snobbery. That is just plain snobbery if he doesn't get on the ballot for that. Because this kid he earned this Blue Hammer Award. No question. And, right. I brought this with me. Why did I bring this with me? If you can't tell, the Trinity Pauling bell that I got at the Trinity Pauling's homecoming last week. And for those of you who don't already know, I was obviously, at this point, considering what I've been thinking about all week, Trinity Pauling is my second home. I really have always wanted to combine Trinity Pauling and Horseheads together. Ideally it would involve a big party that included all of the best people I knew from Trinity Pauling and all the best people I knew from Horseheads. It wouldn't even need to be anything major or spectacular. Just seeing both of those groups of people meeting and becoming friends. That's the one thing I've always wanted to see. Sadly, that is not happened yet. But maybe someday it will. I can be optimistic, can't I? So, This is quite literally my first, wearing this hoodie at last night's game, don't worry, it's clean, and bringing this bell with me was the first time I ever legitimately combined Horseheads and Trinity Pauling. Yeah, Horseheads beat Elmira 42-6. I'm pretty sure this combination worked. And not only did this work, it worked extraordinarily well. I mean, true, you could say that lightning struck once. If you wanted to say that, I wouldn't blame you. But full stop, from now on, if you let it be known far and wide that if you ever go to Horseheads Blue Raiders football game and you're hearing a cowbell ring, that's not an angel getting its wings. That's this guy having a damn good time cheering for his hometown team. Let it be known that. I had a blast. I was ringing this bell like it was nobody's business. One of my old teachers, whose husband is actually one of the coaches for the football team, she says, "You know you're bringing that bell to every game from now on, right?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing this bell every game from now on. Like, no question, I am bringing this bell to every game from now on." Actually, hold on. I want to see if I can get a thumbnail. That'd be really cool if it was. Anyway, so, actually, it's kind of fitting I brought a bell with me, and I'll tell you why. See, before the Elmira Express became the Elmira Express, there were actually two high schools. Elmira Southside, which is actually the old high school, which is where the high school is now, and Elmira Free Academy, or EFA, if you want it for short. And they had a huge rivalry in football. It was called the Erie Bell. Obviously, it was a big, giant bell that people get to ring, and it's actually in Elmira High School's lobby for people to see. There's a giant bell you could ring at the end of the game. People were going nuts every time either team won. It was incredible. I actually never witnessed an Erie Bell game, but I know stories. Point is, with this bell, I think we may have reignited a rivalry. Like this bell right here. This is the new Erie Bell. And we get to ring it, baby. Oh, this is awesome. No, boy. Listen, my alma mater beat its rival. Yeah, I'm happy. You kidding me? This is awesome. So enough about that. Had a great time at the game. Number 26, this Blue Hammer Award. This is for you. Now, you and the rest of the team, what you did last night, please do it at Corning next week. Please. I want to see that. You guys are at home. You guys can make it happen. Now, with all that said and done, after that, last night, went to the Elbow Room for wings. They're still the best wings in the area, man. I mean, it's Elbow Room wings. What more do you expect? And after I said goodbye to my parents, we all had dinner together. It was still pretty early, just after 9 o'clock at night. So I went over to Illegal Tap House, which is normally where I go on every Friday night. And they were playing live music, and I want to check it out. And this band called Blue Eyed Soul was playing. And let me tell you what, Blue Eyed Soul, I don't think they're watching this, but if they are, this band is the real deal. Yeah, they're a local band, and so, they're not going to get, the love that, big name bands have, but if you're in the area and Blue Eyed Soul is playing, you got to go check them out. These guys are the real deal. The lead singer, beautiful voice, by the way, very beautiful voice. The band itself, amazing. I did not hear a false note anywhere in anything they were doing. They did covers from Hot Chocolate and Stevie Wonder. Yeah, it was just a really great band, and it was awesome. I can't believe it's taken me this long to see them, but Blue Eyed Soul. I'll definitely keep an eye out for the next time you're in the area and you wanna perform, I guess. Yeah, last night was just so awesome. You know what? I think this is God telling me that, yeah, I'm not going to Cuca Lake anymore for every weekend because summer's pretty much over. But just because I'm not going to Cuca Lake anymore, that doesn't mean I can't have a good time back here at home. And I know I can have a good time here in this area. I know I can. I never doubt it, but you know, Cuca Lake, like, I don't just miss Cuca Lake just for being there, but going to Cuca Lake brought itself a routine. Like, literally from Memorial Day weekend till literally just this last weekend, like, I could always expect to go to Cuca Lake and I could plan accordingly. Now, I gotta completely change everything because I'm not going there anymore. My point is, this is definitely a big adjustment. But if having nights like last night every once in a while means I have to wait until Memorial Day weekend of 2025 to go back to Cuca Lake, it'll still be hard to adjust, but I'll make it work. Because last night was phenomenal. Yeah. Go check out Blue Eyed Soul. Congratulations to number 26 for the Blue Hammer Award that I am giving you. To the Horseheads Blue Raiders and players and coaching staff, congratulations on a big win. You guys most definitely earned it. I mean, it was 35-6 at the end of the half, man. That should tell you all you need to know. What else? And you know what? Since I already talked about it earlier, go to Elbow Room and get wings there, man. Best wings in the 607, full stop. Although it is funny, tomorrow I do plan on going somewhere with wings that are just about equally as good. But I'll get to that tomorrow. I hope y'all like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, find me on social media. As always, I'm very home in this video. For all of you guys watching, enjoy for the Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Happy Saturday, folks. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, always over here to lend you know, always have your back. Take care and make good choices. Okay, I'll ring just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Go Raiders.